Hey, what's poppin'? Guess what season it is? Guess what season it is? It's the season you done tried me and you done messed around and found out. For anybody who used me, took me for granted, took all my here you goes, yes, for granted, anything like that. For anybody who just left me in the dirt and by myself, this message is for you. All. You do not get the same me again. You don't get the same me again anymore. I have boundaries now, and I'm sticking with it. Now, for that being said, when I mean boundaries, I mean that I pray for you all. I'm not mad at anybody. Hurt maybe, but not mad at anybody. I forgive you all. But you don't get the same me again. Ever. I don't care who you are. We could be related. You don't get that me again. It's the self-entitlement for me. Oh, but that's my friend. We've been knowing each other for years. Or that's my mom. Or that's my cousin. Or that's my grandma. I don't care who you are. You don't get that same me again. It's the self-entitlement for me. No more self-entitlement for me. You know what I go for now? It's I go for the people who has been there for me and who never left me. That's what I'm looking at these days. And for here on in. So, if you ever feel like, oh, I'm just going to call her and see, because I know I can get it, it won't ever happen. Nobody is ever going to get that same me again. I had to do this with God. And He made sure that I couldn't call on anybody. He made sure I couldn't call on anybody, just to let me know that He is the only one there for me. Everybody left me in my time of need. And here's the thing. There is not one person on this God's green earth can ever say, I did anything to them. I repeat, there is nobody here on this God's green earth that can say, I did anything to them personally. Now, you cannot ever talk about my reaction with disrespect, because how I reacted towards disrespect, you can't even follow with that. So again, there is nobody here on this God's green earth that I personally did anything to. And that's the truth. And I am so good. I feel blessed to say that, because there's a lot of people out there who cannot say that, what I said. That there is nobody out there that I personally did anything to. And you cannot count my reactions to disrespect. So, my message today is, guess what season it is? It's the season you done tried me and you done found out. Now, that I said this message to you all, you will not ever get that same person ever again. And for the people who took off on me, abandoned me, I pray for you all though. Again, I'm not mad. Disappointed. But I don't care who you are. Friends, family, kids, I don't care who you are. You will never get that same me again. And I pray that nobody ever has to deal with what I dealt with. And my quiet storms that I have, that God has been helping me with. I don't really know what else to say besides the fact that I feel very blessed and very honored that I went through this storm without any of you. And I have to say this much. For the people who think that they know me, y'all really don't. What you guys, well, what some of y'all did was try to throw dirt on my name. But God is about to show you all why you should have stuck around. I not only buried my daughter, but I got divorced all within those 2 years. And I have to tell you all this. When I broke my ankle and twisted my back, the doctors had me on multiple pills, which made me gain weight. I was always small, I was never big. So that's why in some videos my face looked like I'm a Oompa Loompa. It's because I was on those pills. But one day I read it and I was like, oh my God, these pills are making me gain weight. And it all came around the same time when I quit drinking. And the only reason why I stopped drinking for a little while is because I wasn't being happy, and especially who I was with. So I had some quiet storms that I didn't even talk to anybody about, not even to my children. But that really doesn't even matter at all, because there's so many disloyal people. I wouldn't have talked to anybody about what I was going through in my own apartment, in my own home. Just for the simple fact that everybody showed me themselves, and nobody would ever believe me. And so for the simple fact that my ex-husband swore to God, he don't swear to Jesus, he don't swear on his kids, his mother, his father. This evil, vindictive demon, my ex, was the devil, and I had no clue. And I don't expect anybody to believe anything that I'm saying. But one thing for sure, and one thing is for certain, God is going to show you all why you guys should have been there for me and not abandoned me like everybody else did in their life. So, by that being said, again, for the people in the back who don't know, I was always small. The pills after my ankle broke made me gain weight. And after this, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna stop drinking forever. And I keep saying that because y'all are so nosy. When I do drink and have a wine or whatever, none of you guys would ever know any daggone way. You guys are evil. But anyway, I stopped drinking because I wasn't being happy and I needed to mourn and grieve in peace. And not only that, I was having battles of my own with my ex, what he was doing to me behind closed doors that I didn't talk to nobody about. Can't trust nobody but God. But he's going to make me as an example to you all and why you should never abandon a person that would never have abandoned you. Try that. God is going to make me an example of why you all should never abandon somebody who never would have abandoned you. I feel blessed making this video. This isn't a sad video. This is definitely a positive one. And that I'm grateful to make. Guess what season it is? Bye.